Hey y'all, Andy here. It is Friday, October 29th. Let's go for a run in the Nike Infinity Reacts. What's up, everybody? Andy's here. We are done with the run for today. It was a really simple 4 miles, low heart rate. Friday, as you know, in this little mini block is a easy day or recovery day. So really just kind of keeping it simple. So basically one lap around my extended neighborhood is about 4 miles. So really just kind of a chill day. As you can see from the footage, I am getting tired right now, at least in the moment, of the wet and rainy days. We've had quite a few of them recently. I would just love for a cold, brisk day. That would be amazing. But anyways, that's part of why I ran with this shoe. So what I do is most of my shoes make it to about 400 miles. There are some shoes that I will stop at 300 miles. But if a shoe gets to kind of the max mileage I've set for it and it's in good shape, like this shoe's in good shape. The tread's still in great shape. The upper is still in great shape. The laces actually are still in great shape. It feels like there's good life left in the sole when you have it on the foot. They kind of become semi-retired. Some shoes hit the limit and they're out, and that's it. No more running in them. You can start to feel it taking a toll on your feet, on your legs, all that sort of stuff. But if the shoe feels good, they go into a semi-retired list, and I will bust out the semi-retired shoes every now and then for an easy run just like today if there's a reason. And like I said, it's wet. And so that was really the reason for today is I kind of have my normal shoe rotation. Maybe someday we'll talk about exactly what that is. But if it's a really wet day and I don't want to get, my easy day shoe wet because it's going to take a while to dry out comes a semi-retired shoe. I've actually done 2 semi-retired shoes this week, the Infinity React and the A6 Nova Blast, the first edition. The shoes things are so interesting because if you've been kind of away for running or away from really sport or anything for quite a while and you come back to it, man, it is overwhelming. There's so many options. There's so many different technology. They're so expensive, right? Shoes are super expensive nowadays. And it's really hard to kind of figure out what works for you. Of course, go to your local running store, talk to them. They generally are great at what they do. Get a good idea from them, maybe even follow their recommendation, but other than that, it can be really difficult. One of the things that was great for me, and it kind of goes to this specific pair of shoes, is if you look towards kind of the last year's model, and you have outlets around you, or you have online clearance, you can find great deals. I bought these new, but the Infinity React 2, or not the Infinity React 2, the Epic React 2, the shoe just before this one, man, I could pick them up for $50 a pop, sometimes 60 at the local Nike outlet if you timed a sale and they were in stock in your size. And so, for years, not years, maybe a year and a half, I used just like 4 back-to-back pairs of the Epic React 2 because it was such a great deal. The shoe worked for me and so on and so forth. But anyways, what I really want to talk to you about a little bit is the Paris 24, the Paris 2024 Olympics. So some of you might know that the Olympics are in Paris. I guess 3 years, less than 3 years from now, and it appears that for the first time ever, they are going to be doing a marathon that's open to the public. So I think the idea is that the Olympic marathoners are going to go off, they're going to start running, and then sometime later in that day, it's not really sure if it's going to be like, a typical marathon or a major marathon where the elites go out and then, less than 5 minutes later, the sub-elites or the corral A is going, or if it's going to be a longer delay. There's still a lot of details that they haven't really published. But anyway, same day, same course, there's going to be a marathon open to the public. And that's incredible, right? Like it's so exciting. I can't think of a time that this has ever happened for. I don't think that it has. I can't even really think of any other sport in the Olympics where something like this has happened, where there's like mass participation the same day, the same event. So it's really something for us runners to look forward to. And I kind of had some conversations with some other people online today about this, and so it prompted me to look a little bit more. So I'm here to kind of report my findings to you. On the screen, probably somewhere over here is where it'll end up. There is a website that's called, I think, I'll double check, but I think it's called Club Paris 2024. It's like a membership website. You go on, you can join the website, and then you can connect various fitness apps. I know Garmin, Coros, Polar, all of the Under Armour ones, like the Map My Run, all that sort of stuff. The Nike app, TomTom. You connect a whole bunch of them, and as you record activities, the activities are worth a certain amount of points. And as best as I can understand, a lot of the instructions were in French, and you're using Google Translate and all this sort of stuff. But the best I can understand, you have to get 100,000 points by whenever they host the drawing for the bibs in early 2024 is what it says right now. And if you have 100,000 points, you get entered into essentially the lottery for the Paris Marathon. So you don't necessarily have to hit an OTQ and then qualify for the United States team. You can just put in the work, right? I did the math. I don't remember exactly how many miles per year it turns out to be, but it's a good amount, but it struck me as kind of doable. And so if you are interested and you want to potentially be interested in running the Paris 2024 Olympic Marathon, go to Club Paris 2024. I'll try to put a link in the description below. You can sign up for an account. You can start tracking your activities and start getting points back. And there's other things like mini games, and like there was a math question that I did that got me bonus points today. But so, I mean, it's pretty cool. It's actually phenomenal that this is an option. One thing to say about this, don't take my word as gospel. Like I said, a lot of the instructions were in French. It appears that it's open to, foreign nationals, non-French people. It appears that it's open globally. It appears that anyone can hit 100,000 points to get entered to win the drawing, but don't take my word for any of that because I don't exactly know, and a lot of the details are still, being worked out. Anyway, that's all I really want to talk to you about today. I'll see you after some future run.